start by getting yourselves nice and comfortable in your chosen seating positions. As always, as you're settling, the most important thing for me is that your spine is in a really nice, neutral, natural, upright position. So whatever you need to do for your seated position to establish that, then that's perfect. It's perfectly fine. So whether it's crossed legs, legs out in front, sitting in a chair, leaning up against a wall, whatever you need to do to make sure that you're able to sit comfortably for a few minutes with a neutral, natural, upright spine. So that your shoulders are directly above your hips, your head and neck are in line with your spine, that your nose is in line with your belly button, and that your chin is more or less parallel with the floor. And just taking a few moments to align your head, neck, and spine in that way. And allow the eyelids to lightly close and to begin to bring your attention inwards. And just becoming aware of your physical body and the sensations of letting go and allowing that to start to find stillness, relaxed stillness around the neutral spine. So feeling that support of your seat beneath and allowing the body weight to really start to settle down into that support. Being aware of your face, feeling soft and expressionless. Your forehead feeling smooth and relaxed. Eyebrows relaxing and the eyelids just lightly closed. Relaxing through the cheeks and the jaw. Lips together, teeth slightly apart. Letting the tongue relax, perhaps in the floor of the mouth, or maybe just touching the roof of the mouth behind the top teeth. But do just let the tongue relax, let the jaw relax, and let the throat relax. Be aware of the front of your shoulders, feeling really nice and open. Feel free to make any adjustments while you settle. And as the front of the shoulders feel open, let the shoulder blades really relax down the back. Let the weight of the elbows relax towards the floor and let the hands be supported, palms face upwards, with some light contact between the thumb and the first fingertips. Other three fingers relaxed, straight, and in contact with each other. Be aware of your shoulders just melting down away from the ears as the elbows relax to the floor. Hands remain supported. The chest relaxes, abdomen relaxes. Although there's ever such a light sense of lift in the heart center. Relaxing into the hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and the feet. Feeling that your whole body is beginning to settle down into relaxed stillness around your neutral, natural, upright spine. And as you're settling into stillness, check around your body. Make sure everything is feeling perfectly comfortable for you. If you need to make any adjustments to your body for your comfort or to support yourself in some way, feel free to do so. And when you're quite sure that your body is comfortable, allow your attention to come inwards and be aware of the body breathing. Just feel your body breathing. Where possible, just let the body breathe. You're not doing it. The body is taking care of that for you, but you're noticing that process. You're witnessing the process. Maybe the breath is quite soft right now. Maybe that's not true for you. Just notice what your natural breathing is like right now. And then remaining aware of your breathing, start to take some gentle control and begin to lengthen and deepen your breath. Beginning to take longer, slower, deeper breaths in, creating longer, slower, deeper breaths out. Not overfilling and not over emptying, but lengthening and deepening the breath. And be very aware of the sensations in the body as you start to deepen your breath in that way. So feeling the sensation of expansion beginning to increase with the depth of your breath, and being aware of that contracting inwards with the exhalation, and feel those sensations gently increasing with the depth of your breath. Breath by breath, lengthening, deepening, so that you settle into much smoother, deeper rhythm. Being aware of those sensations, and as you feel that your breathing settles into a comfortable rhythm for you, you can begin to look into the eyebrow center and practice the complete yogic breath, where you breathe smoothly and gently in through the both nostrils and direct that breath deep down towards your diaphragm, filling your body gently both outwards and upwards at the same time. And as you begin to exhale, feel the breath releasing from those upper portions of the chest, smoothly and gently through the ribs with that gentle contraction, and towards the end of the breath, drawing the abdomen gently back and slightly up under the ribs to encourage those lower lobes to gently empty. And again, just continue to work with a smooth, complete breath in a rhythm that feels nice for you. So whatever feels right for you this evening, settling into that rhythm, looking into the eyebrow center and being very aware of the sensations. Feeling as if there's almost a sense of a lift of energy up the front of the body as you're breathing in, and a sensation of grounding your energy down the back of your body with the breath. So as you're breathing in, feel a sense of energy rising up the front of the body on that in-breath. And as you exhale, like that kind of opposite energy pressing down, grounding down the back body. Just become aware of those sensations. Breathing in vital pranic energy and feeling the energy wave up the front of the body as you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, being aware of that sensation of grounding down the back body. connecting with those natural opposite forces. Each time you take that complete breath in, as the breath rises up the body, so too do you feel the energy rise up the front of the body. And as you begin to exhale, feeling that sensation of grounding, energy moving downwards, down the back of the body. Looking into the eyebrow center, practicing the complete breath with awareness of energy rising up the front of the body as you breathe in, breathing in that pranic life force energy. On the exhale, feeling that sense of grounding down the back body. Looking into the eyebrow center now, take a resting deep breath in and out. And then looking into the eyebrow center, take another steady in breath to open with the chanting of the mantra Om. Take another steady in breath and repeat a silent Om to yourself, looking into the eyebrow center. Imagine that gently poured over you from above and rest in the silence that follows. Let go of your breath and let it take care of itself.
Keeping the eyes gently closed, just take a moment, notice how that feels. Be aware of your stillness. Be aware of the softness in your breath. Begin to notice any possible sounds around. And then as you feel ready, gently lowering the chin, beginning to blink the eyes open and to release your hands from your mudras. And we can make a start. So I'll get on my mat, and if you like to extend your legs out long in front. Okay, so do feel free, of course, to support yourself if you need to. Adjust your position if your back is uncomfortable. Do look after yourselves. Do whatever you need to do. And then take the attention to the feet, squeeze the toes over, and then draw them back and spread them out as far as feels comfortable. And then just continue to work that way in the toes, noticing how that feels. Keep your breath flowing through your nose where possible. Let's move on through to the ankles, forward and back with the feet as far as feels comfortable. And then let's try circling the feet of the ankles, first in one direction. And then let's try that the other way around. Do always be guided by how things feel for you. And then let's relax the legs, a little bit of a shake off, just to ease away any tension. Support one leg behind your thigh and begin to take your knee then through its full range. Awareness in the knee. Moving on to the hip on that side. So with the knee bend, take it out to the side and bring the straight leg back into your midline. Lift up the pelvic floor, tighten up through the abdominals. Sit as upright throughout the spine as you can. Remember, you can support that with both hands, or if you're looking to look for extra support, hold the foot in one hand, the knee in the other, and really take the weight of the leg if you need to. Try some the other way around. Again, just do as many as you feel you are comfortable with. If your body is sending signals to you to stop, then do. Don't mind challenging the edge of our comfort zone, but we never want to cause any pain or discomfort. Extend that leg out long in front, and we'll try it out on the other side. So supporting the thigh and beginning to take that knee through its full range. Again, having the awareness in the knee so that you're noticing how it feels. Moving on to the hip on this side, so with the knee bent, taking that out to the side, lifting the pelvic floor, tightening the abdominals, keeping the breath flowing, supporting as much of the weight of the leg as you want to. So do look after the hip and the back there. Try some the other way. Okay, let's relax that leg out straight in front of the body. So with the legs out, gently active, sitting comfortably upright throughout the spine, shoulders relaxed. Let's bring the arms out in front and stretch out the fingers wide. Bending through the little knuckle sections to bring them into a soft fist and flick them out nice and wide. Continue that way with the awareness there in the hands, noticing how that feels. Breathing away, shoulders relaxing, shoulder blades relaxing down the back. Sitting comfortably upright throughout your position, that light lift through the heart center, grounding through the sit bones. Keeping the fingers out straight now, lifting hands, pushing palms away, drawing fingers back towards the body, holding that there to take a steady in breath.
On the exhalation, take the hands down, encouraging the front of the wrists away gently. Arms nice and straight, breathing away. And then on the following in-breath, lifting the hands back up. Holding there through the exhalation. Breathing in again. Exhaling down. Holding there for a breath. Inhaling back up. Holding there through the exhalation. Breathing in again. And exhaling down. Hold that there for a breath. Okay, so relaxing the arms and circle the hands at the wrists. Awareness in the wrist there, noticing how that feels. Do feel free to shake out any tension at any time. Do what you need to do. Trying some the other way. Keeping the breath moving. And then with both of the hands, palms face upwards, begin to open and close through the elbows. Tension in the elbows so that you're noticing how that feels, letting the breath flow freely. With the fingertips now closer to the shoulders, circle your elbows around. Nice big circles. And then let's try some of those the other way around. And then relax the arms, a little bit of a shake off and separate the feet for our seated twists. So do ground through the sit bones, through the upper thigh bones there, and through the heels, sitting nice and upright throughout the center there, and one hand on the floor in front, one hand behind. From that starting position there, beginning with a steady in-breath. And then as you exhale, begin to gently turn through the rib cage, chest, shoulders, neck and head, meeting resistance there, just where you naturally stop. Inhale, begin to unwind, swapping the hand position, and on that exhalation, gently turn through the ribs, chest, shoulders, neck and head, and again, meet your natural resistance. Breathing in, relax and unwind, swapping the hands. On the out breath, explore that twist, gauging how everything feels, notice any tension, any stiffness. On the in-breath, unwind, and on the out-breath, gently twist. And again, continue now to work with that, with the awareness of how things feel, staying nicely grounded through sit bones, nicely grounded through heels, creating some gentle uplift through the spine so that we're not collapsing through the spine in any way. Just really being aware of how things feel and how those repetitions begin to gently start to loosen up the vertebrae, stretch your muscles, and to just really kind of work into helping to cleanse and to detox so that we're breathing in the new and wringing out the old. And as you settle into those, if you do like to add extra leverage, you could take your hand around the outside of the opposite leg, using that to create some gentle leverage to work in a deeper twist, if that feels nice to you. As always, be guided by how it feels rather than by what I'm saying. Your breath leading the way. Trying one more of those in each direction. Do ensure that you finish your practice on the opposite side to what you started with, so that you've worked nice and evenly. And once you've completed, coming back to stillness in the center.
Now, depending on what's comfortable for you, you may like to just leave the legs out as they are. If cross legs, Sukhasana, easy pose, if this is that really easy for you, then use it. If not, keep the legs out wide. Just make sure that what you work with is comfortable for you and your body today. So from that position then, placing the right hand down on the floor beside you, just to support yourself. And as you breathe in, create a light lift up through the breastbone and take the left arm up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, just take a little lean out over to that right side. And just to allow that stretch there to kind of open up the side of the body. If possible, make sure that your head is well placed in line with the spine there. So just reaching up through that left pinky, the little finger there, and just supporting yourself on that right hand so that the lower back feels comfortable. Keeping a light lift in the pelvic floor and a gently toned abdomen, and just creating some reach up through that little finger, staying nicely grounded down through those sit bones. And then as you next breathe in, rise up, placing that left hand down onto the floor, and as you breathe in, take the right arm up, and as you exhale, lean over to the left side. And once again, just take a moment to settle there, to feel that you're so kind of supported on that left hand, but you're not collapsing onto it, and that you're really working to feel the sensations of opening and stretching down that right side of the body, and that your little finger, your right pinky, is kind of reaching up. And as you reach up through that little finger, you can feel that taking that stretch right the way down that side of your body. So we're supporting on that left hand, grounding down in particular through the left sit bone, and the right little pinky reaches up, breathing away, really opening out that side of the body. Feel the waist open, the ribs and the armpit. And as you next breathe in now, rise up, bringing that right arm up, and on the exhale, let that float back down by your side. Once you pop that hand down on the floor, breathing in, take the other arm up. And as you exhale, leaning over to that right side, and again, just find a little bit of support on that right hand, but not collapsing into it. You just don't want to take the whole weight there, but you're just using that as a bit of support. Feeling into your alignment, feel that your shoulders are in alignment and that you've not got that left shoulder rolling right in forwards. So it doesn't matter how far over to the side you go, just go to what feels nice for you. Head and neck comfortably in line, reach up through that left pinky now to feel that stretch down that side of the body. And then as you're there now, maybe kind of roll that shoulder back a little bit, maybe take a little gaze up towards the ceiling, maybe turn the head down and look down towards the floor. Just have a little bit of a play with that position. Maybe follow the line of your arm with your hand and look with the eye and look up towards the hand. Just have a little mess about there with that. Just play with that and see how that feels. And then as you next breathe in, come back up. And on the exhale, let that arm float down by the side. Touch down, and on the in-breath, take the other one up. And settle down over onto your left side. And again, we're just supporting a little with that left hand. We're not collapsing into that and taking the full weight. We want to feel that we're aligning the body so the shoulders remain nicely aligned and that right shoulder is not collapsing inwards. We're keeping the chest nice and open. Reaching up through that right little pinky there, so you feel that really opening up that side of the body. And then once you feel that you've kind of got into your alignment and that feels comfortable there, then you might like to have a little play with it, maybe to roll that shoulder back a little bit, maybe to raise the gaze. Maybe to gently turn the head down to look towards the floor. Just do whatever you feel is nice. Maybe look up towards the hand, keeping that little pinky rising, grounding through the left sit bone. And then as you next breathe in, rise back up. And on the exhalation, let the arm float down by your side. And then if you, in your own way, if you'd like to bring yourself up to a standing position, so just bringing yourself up, standing in a way that is comfortable for you. And do take your time, and then once you come up, stand with your feet comfortably placed at a hip width apart. And we're going to do a little work on the spine here. So with some softness in the knees, you may well have worked with these with me before, and I'm just going to quickly remind you of the practice. So from an upright standing position, we'll take a steady in-breath, and as we begin to exhale, we'll soften through the knees, allow the upper body to relax forward, allowing the chin to roll over, under, arms hanging, head and neck hanging, so in a really nice ragdoll forward bend. And as we breathe in, we begin to lower the bottom, pulling the pelvic floor and abdomen, scoop the tailbone under, rolling up, stacking up the vertebrae one by one, bringing the shoulder blades down the back of the body as the arms relax by the sides. So we'll work with several of these. So do work at a pace that feels nice to you, although I will be talking you kind of through my own pace. But do work at your own pace and just make sure that you're allowing your spine to really roll up and down in a really nice fluid way. So from that starting position, shoulder blades relax down the back. We have a light lift in the pelvic floor to begin with, gently toned abdominals. And then from that starting position, take a nice steady in-breath. Exhaling, soften the knees, chin down towards the chest as the arms hang forward, drawing the abdomen back, rolling down, hanging like a rag doll. And then as you're breathing in, lower the bottom, scoop the tailbone under, pull up pelvic floor, tone abdomen, and roll the vertebrae up. As you come up there, you can bring the shoulders up around the ears, bringing the shoulder blades down the back as the arms relax by the sides. Taking a steady in-breath. On the exhale, soft knees, chin down towards the chest, drawing the abdomen back, arms hanging, head and neck hanging, and coming down into ragdoll forward bend. On your in-breath, beginning to roll back up, pulling in pelvic floor, toning abdomen, tucking tailbone under, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae, shoulders coming up around the ears, arms relaxing by the sides. Taking a steady in-breath in your standing position. Exhaling, softening the knees, arms hanging forward, chin under towards the chest, drawing abdomen back. Then hanging from the hips, head hanging, shoulders hanging. As you're ready to breathe in, push down the feet, scoot the tailbone under, begin to rise, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders coming up gently around the ears, spiraling out those upper arms and letting the arms relax by the sides. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, soften knees, abdomen back, arms hanging, chin under, crown down, rolling down. On your in-breath, push down the feet, scoop up the tailbone, breathing in. Rolling up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders coming up around the ears, spiraling out upper arms, relaxing them by the sides. One more now, nice big deep breath in. Exhale, soften knees, chin towards the chest, arms hanging, head hanging. Let the arms hang out. Stay down here now. Maybe separate the feet a little further. Maybe relax the body weight onto your thighs. Maybe swivel a little bit from side to side. Maybe sway your weight from side to side. But just have a little bit of a play here. Shake out your shoulders, maybe. Turn your head from side to side, maybe. Just do what feels nice to you. Just have a little bit of a play around. Feel how your body feels this evening. Just letting it hang out. And then come back to stillness. Make sure the feet are a good distance for rising. And then in the same way as we've been doing, lift pelvic floor, tone the abdomen, lower the bottom a little, scoot the tailbone under, push down the feet, roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders up around the ears, let the shoulder blades relax down the back as the arms spiral down the sides. Head and neck in line. And just take a moment there. If you're happy with the eyes closed, close the eyes and just be aware of your sensations. Notice how things feel as it settles. If you prefer to keep the gaze slightly open, and please, of course, do work that way. Just take a few moments, stand steady, let the breath flow, and notice. Be aware of your heart rate, be aware of what your breathing is like. Notice sensations in your body. Okay, so if you have the eyes closed, gently blink them back open. Okay, so standing with the feet, legs and feet together if they go together, but otherwise just a comfortable standing position. And place the hands on the hips. Take a steady in breath. And on an exhalation, take a forward bend. So take the hip creases back, lifting up the sit bones, lifting the pelvic floor, toning the abdominals, and just coming down over the fronts of the legs there in a way that feels okay. Slide your hands down the front of your legs and just rest the hands wherever they can reach. Don't put pressure back onto the legs there, particularly be careful of the knees. Don't push the knees back or lock the knees back here. Make sure they're comfortable. Take the hands down as far as you can comfortably reach. And just take 1 or 2 breaths there, lengthening the crown of the head away, keeping that nice length in the spine. Lifting the pelvic floor, toning through the abdominals, lifting up those sit bones, lengthening the spine. And then as you next breathe in, slide the hands back up and rise up to the standing position. Just bring the hands back up and let the arms relax at the sides. Now, coming into a deeper forward bend, if you're happy to take the arms up overhead, you can work that way. Otherwise, do continue to keep the hands on the hips to begin with. If you'd like to take the arms up, then hands by the sides, spreading the fingers nice and wide, breathing in, take the arms forward and up, and as you reach up there, lift right up through those little fingers. On the exhalation, take the hip creases back, lifting the pelvic floor, show those sit bones up behind, coming down over the legs. Take the hands down to wherever you can reach. Relax the chin under towards the chest. Let the crown of your head release down towards the floor. Pressing lightly down into the feet so that you lift up through the arches. Toning gently through the knees. So there's a little lift in the knees. Lifting through the front of the thighs. And allowing that sense of energy coming down towards the ground through the upper body, lifting up through the legs, releasing through the upper body, breathing away. Okay, so let's think about rising. If you are protecting your back, take your hands to hips and soften your knees on the way up. If you're feeling confident to rise with the arms overhead, prepare to work that way. Breathing in, begin your lift, come all the way up on your breath, and on your exhale, if you work with the arms overhead, let them float back down by your sides. Once the hands come down by the sides,
Again, take a moment of stillness. Allow the eyelids to lightly close. Come inside and be aware of the sensations that you're feeling. Be aware of your breath. Notice your heartbeat. Okay, so gently opening the eyes if you work that way. And take the feet out a little wider now to work with some squatting type movements. If you are protecting the knees and you're working with chair support this evening, then do hold on to your chair support and work with your squats in that way so that you're looking after those knees. As always with squat type movements, we want our knees to project out over the middle toe where possible, so that you protect your knees in that way. Okay, so once you've come into your starting position with your feet turned out in a way that suits you for the direction of your knees as you come down, stand tall, light lift the pelvic floor, tone through the abdominals. And then as you're breathing in, bring your arms forward to shoulder level. And as you exhale, come down into a gentle squat. Don't take it too far to begin with. And then as you inhale, press down through those feet and rise up. And as you exhale, bringing the hands down. Let's try it again. So as you breathe in, float the arms forward and up to shoulder level. And as you breathe out, take those knees out over those toes and come down. On the in-breath, push down through those feet and rise up. On the out-breath, let the arms lower down, lifting that pelvic floor, toning the abdomen. Breathing in, bring the arms forward and up. Exhale, coming down, pull up the pelvic floor, tightening all through the abdominals. On that in-breath, press down through those feet and rise back up. Out breath, letting the arms float down. Excellent, well done. Okay, so let's just step the feet in, give it a little bit of a shake out there, just shake out the legs or hips if you feel you need to. And then setting yourself up on your mat to practice the earth sequence. So I'm going to mirror your practice this time. So I'm going to be stepping out with my left leg, but you'll be stepping out with your right. So do take a few moments to stand in Tadasana where possible. And also, just for one or two of you that may not have practiced earth sequence with me for some time, the variation that I'm working with at the moment, when we come out to the side, on an in-breath, we're bringing the hands up towards the throat. On an out-breath, we're just pressing that back down the front body. And then on the in-breath, we sweep the arms forwards and up and overhead. And on the out-breath, we float them back down by the sides. You may well have worked with me bringing it up to the throat and then pressing away forwards. But at the moment, we're pressing down the front body. So to be aware of that, that will be what I'll be talking you through. So standing in Tadasana, feet, legs and feet together if they go together comfortably. But you've got to find just contact, flesh contact between the legs and feet in a way that's comfortable for you. Outer edges of the feet parallel with each other. And we want to lift the toes and find those four corners of the feet. Ground down through those four corners and relax the toes. And then start to create that lift up through the body. So you lift up the arches, draw that gentle toning up through the shins and the calves. Lift lightly the knees and the thighs. Feel that you start to tone through the behind. You're not clenching the buttocks, but you can feel the toning there. And lifting up lightly through the pelvic floor. Gentle toning of the abdominals. And bringing that kind of light lift up through the body, as if you had kind of thread that runs through the body, and you're just being lightly drawn up through that. So there's a sense of holding ourselves up rather than just hanging off the bones. let the front of your chest feel nice and open, and your shoulder blades, let them relax down your back and towards each other. So the front of the chest is open. You might even feel that you're kind of lightly lifting a little bit through the sternum. And taking the attention to the inner thighs, coming into the inner thighs, and I want you to roll them inwards. And as you roll them inwards, you'll feel that pops out your sit bones at the back. It makes you feel like you're sticking your tailbone out a little. And what with this light lift in the chest, you kind of feel really out of, kind of a bit like this, a bit out of alignment. So from there, if you take the attention then back to the pelvis and tuck the tailbone, just start to draw the tailbone under so that it becomes directly under the pubic bone. And as we draw that under, it's as if it just makes the spine just really kind of settle beautifully into place. And then we can just take a moment in Tadasana, creating that sense of gentle lift as well as a feeling of grounding. So we kind of got that press down, a light press down into the feet, which creates a rebound, drawing that up the body, standing tall, being with the breath. And then bringing the hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer pose in front of the chest. And allow the sternum to kind of rise to meet your Anjali Mudra, so that the heart center lifts to your prayer pose. But that's in an effortless way. Okay, so connecting with the breath. Steadying the breath now. Steadying your posture. Eyes closed if you're happy that way. And give yourself a moment here to unite. To unite with yourself. Mind, body, breath. Feel the sensations of the breath rising and falling. See if you can be aware of energy moving with your breath. One more nice steady breath here. And then let the breath take care of itself for a moment. Okay, and then as you feel ready, if you're working that way, gently blink the eyes open. And breathing in, open up the hands to create that diamond, looking through that space as the arms rise up. Exhaling, float the arms down, relaxing the shoulders, hands, palms face upwards. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring that up to the throat level. Exhaling, push back down the front of the body. Inhaling, sweep the palms forwards and up. Exhaling, relax the arms down, soften the shoulders, hands, palms up. Bringing the hands together, interlace the fingers, coming up to throat level. Exhaling, push the palms back down the front body. Inhaling, sweep the palms forwards and up. Exhaling, float the arms back down. We'll try that one more time. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring that up to the throat level. Exhaling, push down the front body. On the in-breath, sweep the palms forwards and up. And on the out-breath, relax the arms down, soft shoulders, palms up, and step out with your right leg. Toes turned out a little in readiness to squat. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring that up to the throat level. Exhaling, push the palms down the front body, moving down into what feels a comfortable squat for you. Inhale, bring the palms forwards and up. And on the exhale, let the arms float back down, relax shoulders. In breath, bring the hands up to throat level. On the out breath, push back down, moving into your squat, just working in a way that feels nice to you. In breath, bring the palms forwards and up, and on the out breath, let the arms float back down, soften the shoulders. As the hands come down, interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring that up to throat level. On the exhale, push back down the front body, moving down into a squat. On the in-breath, palms forward, rising up, turn on your heels to face your right, and on the exhale, float the arms down, soften the shoulders there, and on the in-breath, bring the hands back up to throat level. Exhale, push the palms down the front body. On the in-breath, sweep the palms forwards and up, reaching up overhead, and on the out-breath, circle the arms down and around. Interlace the fingers, breathe in, bring the palms up towards the throat. Exhaling, push the palms back down the front body. On the in-breath, bring the palms forwards and up overhead. And on the out-breath, circle the arms down and around. One more time now, in-breath up to the throat level. On the out-breath, push down the front body. On the in-breath, sweep the palms forwards and up. This time, turning on the heels to face the opposite direction. And on the exhalation, float the arms down, relaxing the shoulders, hands, palms up. As they come down there, interlace the fingers, breathe in, bring them up to throat level. Exhaling, push the palms back down the front of the body. Inhale, sweep the palms forwards and up, overhead. Exhaling, relax the arms, shoulders relaxing, hands, palms face up. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring that up to the throat level. Exhaling, push down the front body. Inhaling, sweep the palms forwards and up, overhead. Exhaling, relax the arms back down by the sides. One more in this direction. In breath, bring that up to your throat level. Exhaling, push that back down the front body. Inhaling, sweep the palms forwards and up. And as they come up overhead, turn on the heels to face forwards, toes forward for forward bend, arms relaxing down. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring that up to the throat level. Exhaling, push down the front body towards the earth. On the in-breath, bring the palms forwards and up. And on the out-breath, let the arms float down, relax shoulders, palms up. As they come down, interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring the palms towards the throat. Exhaling, push down the front body, taking the palms down towards the floor. Inhaling, bring the palms forwards and up. On the exhale, circle the arms down and around. As they come down, interlace, bring up to the throat. Exhaling, push down the front body, moving down into your forward bend. Inhale, bring the palms forwards and up. Exhale, and float the arms down. We'll try that one more time as the hands come down. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring it up to throat level. Exhaling, push down the front body, moving down into your forward bend. Inhale, bringing the palms forwards and up. On the exhalation, let the arms come down. Bring your right leg back to meet your left. Bringing the hands down, coming back into Anjali Mudra. Once again, settling into Tadasana there. If you're happy with eyes closed, take a moment. Come inside. Be with your breathing. Notice your body. Notice how you feel. There are no right or wrong here. It's just what you can notice. How are you being affected by the practice? One more nice steady breath here. And then we'll try that practice again. So gently blinking the eyes open. Off we go, breathing in, take the hands up, looking through that space. On the exhale, float the arms down. Let the shoulders relax, bring the hands down, palms up. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring that up to the throat level. Exhaling, push that down the front body. Inhaling, sweep the palms forwards and up. And on the exhale, relax the arms, shoulders nice and soft, palms up. As you breathe in, bring the hands up to the throat level. Exhaling, push the palms down the front body. Inhaling, sweep the palms forwards and up. Exhaling, circle the arms down and around. Breathing in, bring the hands up to throat level. Exhale, push down the front body. Inhale, sweep palms forwards and up. Exhale, float the arms down. Take the right leg out to the side. Take the toes out a little, readiness to squat. In breath, bring it up to the throat level. Exhale, come down into what feels a comfortable squat for you. Inhale, come forwards and up. Exhale, float the arms down. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring that up to your throat level. Exhaling, pushing down towards the floor into your squat. Inhale as the palms come forwards and up. Exhaling as you float the arms down. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, come up to the throat level. Exhaling, pushing down into your squat. Inhale, bring the palms forwards and up. Exhale and float the arms down. Let's try that again. In breath, bring it up to throat level. Exhale, push down, coming down into your squat. Inhale, palms forwards and up. Turning on your heels to face your right. Exhaling, float the arms down. A little bit of softness in that back knee. In breath, bring the hands up to the front level. Exhale, push that down the front body. Inhale, sweep the arms forwards and up. Exhale, and circle the arms down. Relax the shoulders as they come down there. In breath, bring it up to throat level. Exhale, and push down the front body. Inhale, sweep that forwards and up. Exhale, circle the arms down. Let's try that one more time. In breath, up to throat level. Exhale, push the palms down. Inhale, sweep the palms forwards and up. Turning on your heels to face the opposite direction. On the exhalation, float the arms down, relaxing the shoulders. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring it up to throat level. Exhale, push back down the front body. Inhale, sweep forwards and up. Exhale, float the arms down. Interlace the fingers, breathing in up to throat level. Exhale, pushing the palms down. Inhale, sweep them forwards and up. Exhale, and float the arms. One more time now. In breath, bring it up to the throat level. Exhale, push down the front body. Inhale, sweep forwards and up. Turning on the heels to face front. Toes forward for forward bends, arms coming down, interlace the fingers, breathing in, bringing it up to the throat level. Exhaling, pushing palms down towards the earth into a comfortable forward bend. Inhale, bring the palms forwards and rise up. Exhale and float the arms down. Relax those shoulders there. Try that again. In breath, up to the throat level. Exhaling, push the palms down towards the floor. In breath, bring them forwards and back up. Out breath, and float them back down. One more time. In breath, bring it up to your throat level. Exhale, push palms down towards the earth. Inhale, palms forwards and up. On the exhale, let the arms float down. Bring that right leg back to meet the left. Bring the hands down into prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. Allow the eyes to close if you're happy that way. And once again, take a few moments. Balance your weight evenly. Stand nice and tall. So once again, you're creating light lift throughout the body. Gently lifted pelvic floor, toned abdominals. Shoulder blades relaxing down the back, shoulders nice and open at the front. The heart center lifting towards your prayer pose, but with minimum effort. Okay, let's try our third and final round. So once again, blinking the eyes open, and off we go. Breathing in, open up the hands, create that diamond as you look through that space. On the exhalation, float the arms down, soft shoulders, hands come down, interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring the palms up towards the throat level. Exhaling, push palms back down the front body. On the in-breath, sweep the palms forwards and up. On the exhale, let the arms float down by the sides. Interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring up to throat level. Exhaling, push back down the front body. Inhaling, sweep the arms forwards and up. Exhaling, float the arms down, relaxing the shoulders. One more time, interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring the palms up towards the throat level. Exhaling, push back down the front body. On the in-breath, sweep the palms forwards and up. On the out-breath this time, relax the arms down, step that right leg out with the toes turned out a little in readiness to squat. Once the hands come down there, interlace the fingers, breathing in, bring it up to the throat level. Exhaling, push the palms down towards the earth, coming down into your squat. Inhale, bringing the palms forwards and rising up. Exhale as you float the arms down, relaxing the shoulders. Breathing in, bring the palms up to throat level. Exhaling, push down, coming down into your squat. Inhale, palms forwards, coming up. Exhale, floating the arms down. Try that one more time. In breath, bring it up to the throat level. Exhale, come down into what feels nice for you. Inhale, palms forward. Rising up, turning on the heels to face your right, exhaling as the arms float down. In breath, bring it up to the throat level. Exhale, push the palms down the front body. Inhale, sweep your palms forwards and up. Exhale, float the arms down. In breath, interlace fingers up to throat level. Exhale, push the palms down. Inhale, sweep palms forwards and up. Exhale, float the arms down. One more time this way. In breath, up to throat level. Exhale, push down the front body. Inhale, sweep the palms forwards and up. Turning on the heels to face the opposite direction. On the out breath, float the arms down. Softness in that back leg. In breath, bring it up to throat level. Exhale, push down the front body. Inhale, sweep the palms forwards and up. Exhale, and circle the arms down and around. Breathing in, bring the palms up to throat level. Exhaling, push the palms down. Inhale, sweep palms forwards and up. Exhale, and float the arms down. One more this way, breathing in to throat level. Exhale, push palms down. Inhale, sweep forwards and up. Turn on the heels to face front. Exhale, bring the arms down. Toes are forward for forward bends. In breath, palms up to the throat level. Out breath, forward bend. Just in a way that's nice to you. Inhale, palms forward, coming up. Exhale, float the arms down. Breathing in, bring them up to throat level. Exhale, push down into forward bend. Inhale, palms forward and rise. Exhale and float the arms down. One more time now. Breathing in, bring it up to throat level. Exhale, push down into forward bend. Inhale, bring the palms forward and up. Exhale as the arms float down, bringing that right leg back to meet the left, coming back into Tadasana, hands in prayer pose, eyes closed if you're happy that way. Balance your weight, stand tall, lift pelvic floor, tone abdomen, breathing away. Heart center lifting to your prayer pose, breath flowing, tension inwards. Either eyes closed or gaze lowered. And again, notice how you feel. Keeping the eyelids slightly closed if you're working that way. On the exhalation, relax the arms by the sides. And again, just take 1 or 2 moments of stillness. Continuing to notice how things feel as you relax your arms. Okay, so as you feel ready now, gently lowering the chin a little, begin to blink the eyes open if they're not already. Move the weight a little side to side, lift the feet, move the fingers, just kind of stepping out of that position there. And then we're going to bring ourselves back down onto the floor now. So if you could, in your own way, bring yourself back down onto the back of the body. And just take as long as you need here. Settling yourself down onto your mat, onto the back with the knees bent and the feet flat on the floor. Once you're there, just make any adjustments to your clothing, to your position, so that you feel quite settled. And then once you're quite sure that you're settled, with your hands, palms down on the floor beside you, apply gentle pressure and bring your 2 knees in towards your chest. Take 1 knee in each hand. Keep the knees together and take them around in small circles, so that you feel that circular massaging effect in the center of the back of the pelvis. And then just allow the size of those circles to gently increase, so that you feel that massaging effect being taken out further to the outer edges of the back of the pelvis. Try some the other way, nice big ones, so that you can feel the outer circle there around the back of the pelvis. And then start to bring that inwards so that you're making smaller circles. And then just localize a couple of small circles in the center there and come back to stillness. Release the left leg. Keep hold of the right leg and clasp your hands together, either around the lower shin or perhaps behind your right thigh, if that's more comfortable. From there, take a nice steady in-breath and send that down into your abdomen. Exhaling, squeeze that right leg into the body as tight as you can. Hold the pressure there and breathe in against that resistance. Exhaling, squeeze that leg, raising the head, neck and the shoulders, sucking the chin in towards the chest and looking down at the midline of your body. As you're breathing in, relax your head gently back down. And as you breathe out, pop that right foot back down on the floor. Bring the left knee in towards the body and clasp the hands either loosely around the lower shin or perhaps behind the thigh. Taking a nice deep breath into the abdomen. Exhaling and squeeze that left leg into the body as tight as you feel you can. Hold the pressure, breathing in again.
Exhaling, squeeze that leg, raise the head, neck, shoulders, chin in towards the chest, looking down your midline. Breathing in, relax your head gently back down. If you're strong in your back, you can extend your left leg long along the floor. If you're protecting your back, then pop that left foot down. Bring your right knee in towards your body. And if you haven't done so already, extend the left leg long along the floor. Take a nice deep breath into the abdomen. Exhaling and squeeze that right leg into your body as tight as you feel you can. Hold it there and breathe in again. Exhaling, squeeze that leg, raise the head, neck and the shoulders, tucking the chin in towards the chest, looking down at the midline. Breathing in, relaxing the head back down. Breathing out. If you're strong in the back, extend that right leg long, otherwise pop that right foot down on the floor first. Bring the left knee in towards the chest, and if you haven't done so already, lengthen through the right leg. Take a nice deep breath into the abdomen. Exhaling and squeeze that leg in as tight as you can. Hold that there, breathe in again. Exhaling, squeeze the leg, raise head, neck and shoulders, chin in towards the chest, looking down, midline. Breathing in as you relax your head back down. And as you breathe out, if you're strong in your back, lengthen that left leg long. Otherwise, put that foot down on the floor and bend the right leg. Everybody, hands on the floor beside. Apply a little pressure, bringing the two knees in together. Clasp the hands around the shins or behind the thighs, settling back. Take a nice deep breath into the belly. Exhaling and squeeze the legs in nice and tight. Hold that there, breathe in again. Exhaling, squeeze the legs, raise head, neck, shoulders, chin in towards the chest, aiming your nose towards the center of your knees. And as you feel the need to breathe in, relax the head back down, keep hold of the legs, but perhaps a little more loosely, and try the side to side rolling, massaging the back of the body gently against the ground. Once you create that little rhythm there, if it's nice for you to turn your head away from your knees, then do. And then coming back to stillness in the center, release your knees and let the feet float down to the floor. Once the feet touch down there, relax your arms out at shoulder level as if you was lying upon a cross. Ankles together, knees together, and the heels as close to the bottom as is comfortable for you. So from that position there, extend your right leg long along the floor. So just straighten the right leg long along the ground. And then bring the left knee in towards the chest and take it in your right hand. So take that left knee in your right hand, drawing that up towards the chest as far as is comfortable for you without strain. So take a nice steady in breath. And as you exhale, draw that left knee over the body towards the right side. Keep the right shoulder grounded so that you move into a twist. If it's nice for you to turn and look at your left hand, you might like to explore that. Now this left knee, you can either let that just relax into the support of your right hand there and stop it getting any closer to the ground, or if it feels nice for you to just very gently draw it over a little bit, if that feels nice, then you could work that way. But just check into your back, make sure what you're working with is agreeable, keeping that left shoulder nicely grounded. Breathing away now. Finding that stillness, being with your breath, really noticing how it feels for you, relaxing the lower back. Okay, now as you next breathe in, gently come back to the center and release the left foot down to the floor. Once that touches down, just realign yourself. So bringing the ankles and the knees back together, arms back out at shoulder level, head and neck in line with the spine. This time we want to straighten the left leg along the floor, draw the right knee in towards the body and take that in the left hand, drawing that up towards the chest just as far as is comfortable, taking a steady in-breath there, and on the exhale, bring that right knee over towards the left side, keeping the left shoulder grounded. You might find that that left shoulder slides along the floor a little bit, but you don't want it to lift. Looking at that right hand, if that's agreeable for you, and with that left one, either support the knee and stop it getting any closer to the ground, or very gently encourage it over. Keep your breath flowing. Make sure what you're working with is agreeable for you. Let the awareness come inside. Relax. Send the breath to the sensations you feel the most. Okay, and as you next breathe in, gently coming back and pop that foot down on the floor and relax the arms back down by the sides. Bringing the left foot flat to the floor, and with the hands once again applying a little pressure, bring the two knees in together and take the knees away from each other in circles so that you spiral your knees outwards, and this is creating a forward and back rocking massage onto the back of your pelvis. Once you've got out nice and wide, change direction, try some the other way round, nice big circles, and then you can spiral your way back inwards. And then once you've come back to stillness in the center there, if you're happy to rock along the length of your spine, wrap the hands around the back of the thighs, tuck your chin right in towards your chest, use your legs to create the momentum to rock along your spine. You can work with a small movement or a really nice, large movement. Chin in to protect the head and neck. If you like to rock up to a seated position, do. But if you prefer to be more cautious with that, give yourself a moment and just take your time. Take as long as you need. And once you've brought yourself up to a seated position, I'll give you a few moments to organise yourselves for the relaxation phase of the class. So if you want to pop some extra layers on, get your blankets or your area ready to settle down, then there's a few moments for you to do that while I just turn some lights down in my own space. So do just take your time to get comfy. So do make sure that you have
all the support you need, blankets, cushions, whether that be for behind the knees or behind the neck or head. Maybe you even would prefer to use a seated position, but whatever you feel you need to do to get yourselves really nice and comfortable, then just take your time to do that. So take as long as you need. Settle yourself down onto your back with all your supports. Where possible, relaxing into Shavasana with the legs perhaps out long along the floor. If you are comfortable with the legs out long along the floor, then do separate your feet to a hip width apart, maybe further apart than that if it's comfortable for you. You might even like to explore taking the feet out towards the outer edges of your mat and let your feet and your knees just relax outwards. If you are using support behind your knees, then it's not necessarily to have the feet so wide apart. So just make sure that the knees are comfortable, and that if you have got support behind your knees, please make sure that your heels are touching the ground. Check into the position of your arms, making sure where possible that the arms are far enough away from the sides of your body to allow your shoulders to really relax and release back onto your mat. Feel that your head and neck are comfortably in line with your spine, that your nose is in line with your belly button, and that your chin is not pointing upwards towards the ceiling. If you feel it is, then maybe you need to think about some further support for the back of the head. So we also want to make sure that if we are using support behind the head, that support is not too high and it's not lifting the head and sending the chin further down in towards the chest. So we really want to look for a position that settles us with head and neck in line with spine. And start to really feel that support of the floor beneath. Giving yourself permission to relax, to release, and to let go. You've given yourself this time this evening, so really allow yourself to enjoy it, to be here now. Relaxing the chest, relaxing the abdomen, allowing the face to be soft and expressionless, the forehead to feel smooth and relaxed. Eyebrows are relaxing and the eyelids are lightly closed. Lips together, teeth slightly apart, and allowing the tongue to relax. Allow the throat to relax. Jaw relaxed. Allowing the throat to soften, the neck to relax. Feeling that your shoulders settle more deeply, that the weight of the arms feel as if they're almost drifting away. Abdomen relaxed, letting go of the weight of the pelvis. Thighs relaxing, knees, shins, ankles, and the feet. So that the whole body is now settling into relaxed stillness. And as you find that stillness, take a moment to remind yourself of where you're placed. Think about the room that you're lying in. Think about the positions of the doors, windows. objects and items around and about, listening for sounds. Try and search from sound to sound rather than focusing on any one particular sound. And then let go of those sounds now and bring your attention inside yourself. And as you bring the attention inside, be aware of your body breathing. However, wherever it is right now, be aware of the flow of your breath. Feel your body breathing. And as you're connecting with the breath, take your attention down towards your abdomen. And as you settle at the abdomen, start to send the breath there so that you start to send longer, slower, deeper breaths to the abdomen. Feel the abdomen rising as you breathe in and falling as you breathe out. Breathing in, the abdomen rises. Breathing out, the abdomen falls. Not letting one breath go by without your complete attention. Be aware of the sensation of the breath being sent down towards the abdomen. Feel the diaphragm flattening out as you breathe in, drawing that breath down into the lungs. And as you exhale, feel the abdomen gently falling. Concentrating the breath down into the abdomen. So that as the air is entering your lungs, there's minimal movement in the chest. And it's the belly, the abdomen, that is expanding and contracting. And as you settle into these deep abdominal breaths, or rather what we would call a diaphragmatic breath, when you settle into this diaphragmatic breathing, it brings you deeper into relaxation, calming, soothing. Can you feel yourself continue to settle more deeply into stillness? Not only is the diaphragmatic breath a wonderful tool to use for lowering the effects of stress, also helps to calm the mind, helps to lower the blood pressure, helps to improve your core muscle stability. It can improve your ability to cope with intense exercise. And it lowers your chances of injuring or wearing out your muscles. It slows your rate of breathing, so that then expends less energy as well. But one of the biggest benefits is the reducing stress, the way it just calms you down. And of course, being stressed out is debilitates our immune system. And, you know, we need our immune systems to be strong. As you feel those abdominal breaths taking you deeper and deeper and deeper into stillness. I'm just going to take you on a little journey of visualization. Just allow your body to continue to completely relax. Taking your attention towards the space behind your closed eyes and just looking into that space. And as you look into the space, be aware of any possible colours or patterns. Safe in the knowledge that they are simple manifestations of your own mind. Be aware of any possible spontaneous thoughts or feelings. Not becoming involved, but just being aware. And I'd like you to begin to think about the colour green now. Beginning to think about the colour green. And when we think about the colour green, we can connect to our heart centre. Green symbolises calmness, prana, vitality, and life force. We can experience the changing nature of the breath and the transformation. Green is a natural healing colour which connects us to nature. And of course, we naturally think of respiration and oxygen. And this encourages us to breathe with more awareness. And in the deepening of the breath, we can feel the chest opening out. And as the chest opens out, so too does the heart center. And this begins to give us more freedom and more space to breathe. Be aware of the breath. Be aware of the heart center. And being aware of the color green. And I'd like you to begin to imagine yourself now walking towards a very large green door. And as you approach this door, persuade yourself that you're going into a room that is filled with peace and harmony and calmness. And that you're giving yourself this time now to unwind, to relax, and to allow your mind to feel free. And to feel free to just wander into the visualization. To allow your imagination to take you there. So you now enter the room and you immediately feel the coolness and the calmness. The walls are painted a cool peppermint. The ceiling and the cornice a pastel shade of green. The carpet is a deep emerald green, and the curtains and the couch are a very heavy brocade of deep forest. The cushions are soft and large, and they almost invite you to come and lie down. A heavy chintz throw drapes over the arm, and you feel drawn towards the couch. You lay down a while and you allow the cushions to take all of your weight. You sink down into their sumptuous softness, feeling the body mold into the cushion. And you look at all the different shades of green, the pale pastel, that deep, heavy forest, the bright emerald, how all these shades blend, mix and melt. They fuse into each other, and the light filters into the room, and shafts of sunlight create different shades. And you feel the color green surrounds you, moves around your aura, and then folds you. And you breathe into the color green now, and you feel the tranquility it brings. You breathe into the color green now, and you feel the balance it brings. You feel the harmony. And as you breathe into the color green now, you feel the deep, calming, even rhythm of the breath as it slows down to a steady pace. And you feel yourself drifting and melting into the soft cushions. You feel so supported and completely relaxed. And you say to yourself mentally now, I am at ease. I am content. I am where I am at this moment in time, and all is well. This moment is all there is, and is all I need. As you breathe in the color green, allowing the chest center to expand, allowing the rib cage to widen, creating space for movement. Feel the freedom as a new experience comes into your heart center. As you breathe in the color green, breathing in the new. And as you breathe out, releasing the old. Say to yourself, I accept that when my heart is open, I am moving from the right place. Now feel your breath exchanging energy. Say to yourself, I am releasing negative thought. I am accepting positive thought. I am renewing my life force. I am creating healing. My thoughts are now directing this healing prana to all the areas of my body, mind, or emotions that are in need right now. My thoughts are now directing this healing prana to all areas of my mind, body, and emotions that may be in need right now. I am directly in charge of my own thought patterns. I am directly in charge of my own thought patterns. Now I am beginning to feel stronger because I have control of my thoughts. I am now focused on inner strength. I am ready to live life. Starting to think about just letting go of any images now. Letting go of any of the visualization or any images and bringing your attention back to your physical body. Bring your attention back to your physical body lying in the room. Be aware of the support beneath you. Feel the weight of your body against that support. Feeling grounded, feeling quite safe. Be aware of your state of relaxation. Be aware of your stillness. And within that stillness, the gentle coming and going of your breath. Become aware of the contact of your clothing, covers, or possible supports that you may have used. Be aware of any possible sensations that you can notice around your bare skin. Remind yourself of where you're placed, where items are around and about. And become aware of the sounds that you can hear. Using your hearing like a radar, searching from sound to sound. Letting go of the awareness of those sounds. Bringing the attention back inside. Come back inside yourself and reconnect with the flow of your breath. And as you're reconnecting with the breath here now, take 2 full, strong, big, deep breaths in and out. 2 really nice, big breaths now. Reawakening the body and the mind through the deeper breathing. And as you feel that deeper breathing, creating a gentle awakening, you can start to add a little movement of your own. Start to move slowly, gently through your fingers and toes. Gradually increase your movements into your hands, into your feet. Increasing your movements slowly and gently into your arms and legs in ways that feel nice to you. So do take as long as you need here, making sure that you're bringing yourself gently round in a way that supports you. Take as long as you need. In your own time, you might like to bend your knees, roll over onto your right side and take a few moments resting there. If you have alternative positions that you would prefer to move into, then please feel free to do so. You might want to have a nice big stretch. You might like to curl up in a little ball. Maybe you want to hug your knees in. Just do whatever you feel you need to do to bring yourself gently back to full awareness in a way that feels nice to you. Take as long as you need for this. When you're ready, bringing yourself back to a seated position. And again, do make sure that you have all the supports you need so that you're able to settle in a comfortable seated position for you with your spine in a nice neutral, natural, upright position. Shoulders above the hips. Head and neck in line with the spine. Nose in line with the belly button. And of course, do make sure that you're really nice and comfortable because we are going to be here for a few minutes. So do make sure that you are fully supported. Settling with the hands, palms down, light contact at the thumb and first fingertips. Allowing the eyelids to lightly close. And to once again bring the attention inwards to focus on the breath and to the body settling. So just taking the awareness around the body, making sure that your face is soft and expressionless, relaxed, jaw relaxing, tongue relaxed. Let the shoulders just melt down away from your ears, elbows relaxing, chest soft, relaxing into the legs. Just finding that relaxed stillness around the neutral, natural, upright spine. And as you're settling into stillness, connect with your body breathing. As you connect with your breath in the same way as we did at the very beginning of the class, start to take some gentle control and begin to lengthen and deepen. Lengthening and deepening the breath in a way that feels really nice to you. And as always, we're lengthening, deepening the breath to settle into the complete yogic breath. So you can begin the complete breath when you feel ready to do so. You might like to take a few deepening breaths to settle in, or you might like to use the complete breath to settle in. Just do what you feel is really nice for you to settle into a smooth, deep rhythm where you're filling your body smoothly and gently from the bottom up and emptying the body smoothly and gently from the top down. Looking into the eyebrow center and being very aware of those sensations of the breath rising and falling. And as you settle into the practice, once again, feel energy rise up the front of the body as you breathe in and ground down the back of the body as you breathe out. Breathing in the new, breathing out the old. Settling into that balance of the forces, the energy rising as you breathe in. Grounding as you breathe out. Look into the eyebrow center. Practicing the complete breath, being aware of the sensation of energy rising up the front of the body as you breathe in, and the grounding sensation of energy moving down the back of the body as you breathe out. Breathing in the new, breathing out the old. Staying with your focus of attention, looking into the eyebrow center now. Let's take a resting deep breath in and out. And then stay looking into the eyebrow center, and we'll take a steady in breath now to close with the chanting of the mantra Om.
Take another steady breath and repeat a silent Om to yourself. Look into your eyebrow center. Imagine it gently poured over you from above. And then rest in the silence that follows. And let go of the breath. Let the breathing take care of itself. Keeping the eyelids slightly closed, just take a moment there, notice how you're feeling. Be aware of the stillness and the softness in your breath. Be aware of sounds around. As you feel ready now, keeping the eyes closed, just lowering the chin and start to rub your palms together to create lots of heat in the palms of the hands. And then once the palms feel really nice and hot, cup the palms over the eye sockets and then open your eyes into that space and allow the eyes to absorb the warmth coming from your hands. And then close the eyes again and repeat the process. Give the hands a really good rub. Try and create lots of heat there in the palms, as much as you can. And then once you feel that that's really nice and warm again, cup them over the eyes, open the eyes into that space. Allow that heat to be absorbed. And then as you feel ready, keeping the eyes open, just begin to move the hands slowly away so that you start to receive the light once again. And I shall bring the class to close there. So thank you, ladies, for joining me this evening. And we close with our mantra for peace. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, ladies. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me.